following program has been rated PG-14 and may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 14. It contains mild violence, coarse language and flashing and sensitive imagery. Viewer discretion is advised.
The following program is closed captioned for the hearing impaired.
My evil alter ego, why are you doing this?
You do know damn well that I'm not your evil alter ego anymore. I'm the evil overlord of your damn decaying life, and once I kill you, you will be erased from everything in this dimension.
You're not hurting my friend, you evil bastard.
Well, look who decided to show up. Not that you wouldn't help your friends anyways. Don't you have a family to tend to?
I was not with them for a reason. You and all other dangers caused me to get scarred and caused me to vanish. But since you decided to destroy the place I used to call home, I realized that me leaving was a mistake. A mistake I will correct.
Well pal, let's not do this right here. I'll meet you outside. So first off, tell me, why must you bother with me? You're just another person who thinks they can defeat a god like me. You really are an idiot, aren't you?
Speaking bold words that you can't back up won't get you anywhere when I'm through with you.
You think you can defeat me? No matter what you do to intimidate me, I will destroy you. It's just common sense. Although, I'm intrigued about what powers you have. That type of way of teleportation is a very special power, and maybe, just maybe, you might be a worthy opponent. So answer me this, who are you exactly?
Well, if you must know, I'll say it, but I'll let you know that you're the one responsible for making the cycle repeat on itself.
Yeah, that's funny. A lot of people don't know about the cycle being repeated constantly.
Shut up. You're the reason this world can't live in peace. Despite how many times you destroy towns and kill innocent lives, you make the cycle repeat, allowing you to make new ways on how the world must suffer each time.
Perhaps that what you're saying is true. I'm guessing you've stopped me before then, haven't you? Clearly it is true after all. You knew from the beginning that when I've started to make havoc on this world, but in reality, you couldn't stop me before. And if you did that before, why hasn't the cycle ended? Or are you just planning to have it repeat constantly? And if you do stop me, I'll make sure this cycle is endlessly repeating till the end of everything.
Sure, I failed multiple times, but this time will be different. You are no match for my powers, a power that was inherited to me from my ancestors. All good things must come to an end, as I will fix what's ours. Go ahead if you want to repeat the cycle, because once I'm through with you, the cycle will end.
It didn't take long for the results to come in. I didn't realize it took shorter than we expected.
Well, with the situation Zoe and Brandon are in, considering Zoe's history of disorders, I'm surprised that they actually managed to clear their heads and got to do what was important. By the way, should we tell Zoe and Brandon about the results?
I think you should leave that to us. Besides, you have a very important thing to tell your kids and their uncle about, because you said that an event will happen causing worldwide destruction.
Oh, right. I always forget that I need to do that. Sigh, why does this always happen? Why can't we ever have peace in this world? Oh well, I guess I should call my uncle now and tell him what's going on, since he might be worried about the safety of this world.
What the? Who could be calling Maine? Hello.
Dallas, are you there? I need to speak with you right away.
Jordan, I thought you didn't want to talk with me after Austin's disappearance. Anyways, what do you want to talk to me for?
Well, I figured out an alarming danger is coming to us. And no, it's not you saying that you had a sex offender charge, because you never would have done that.
My apologies, Jordan. That whole thing was nothing but fake news. Anyways, what is it? What is this important thing that you need to tell Maine?
Well, from what I've heard, a demon capable of destroying dimensions might be coming our way.
Really? Do you mean Zed Drexler and Uraza Noel? I know those two very well.
And that's not the only thing I wanted to get off my chest.
Let me guess, it's about the prophecy that talked about your daughter Rose, isn't it?
What the? How did you know that?
Well, it's common sense for me to know what you were gonna say next. I know you're very worried about you, your friends and your family, especially Rose, and I quite understand where you were going at. Just don't worry, everything will be fine. If those two bastards or anyone else tries to hurt the wife and family of Austin Carlson, he'll be there to prevent it from happening. Also, Rose knows how to control her own powers and so can you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Dallas, I understand. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome, Jordan. Now if you excuse me, I've got some unfinished business to take care of.
And that is?
Finding out when and where Zed and Uraza will attack our dimension.
Oh yeah, I had to ask. I need to go, so I can tell my kids what's about to happen. Also, are you coming back to Maverick Hunter City soon?
Yeah, right after my meditation session ends, which is in another 2 hours. Unless something happens, then I'll be back earlier than expected. Anyways, see you around.
Bye.
Hey mom, we're home from school and, hold on, weren't you on the phone with someone?
I think she talked to Dallas about a danger coming to this world, which I can sense is not so far away.
Sorry about that. I had to call your uncle and he told me about a danger coming to this world, but I tell you about it later.
Jordan, why did you bring your kids?
Due to what is happening between Austin and Bradbon, the rest of the school year was cancelled. Also, mind if I use a room? I want to tell my kids something.
Sure, but aren't you missing someone?
Well, Dallas should be here shortly.
Oh, there you are. Sorry for being late. I got caught up in traffic. Now, come with me. Me and Jordan need to talk about an urgent event that is about to happen. Now I know Rose possesses the same powers you do, but she knows how to use them wisely.
We know that using them at the wrong time might lead to disaster, and furthermore, Jason doesn't even possess any powers besides the Apex chip belt that we all have.
That's because any unusual energy would make me turn against the team that raised me. And I don't have many unusual powers, but my sister does, and she's using them to protect our family, not as a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, I know that already.
How may I help you?
Where's Jordan? I need to talk with her.
Down the hallway in the first door on the left. And who are you anyways?
I'm Jordan Cole's brother, Justin. I heard what is going to happen and I need to warn Jordan before it's too late.
Oh, okay.
You're exactly right. It will take some time before they arrive, and when they do, we must.
Jordan, sis, are you in there?
Justin, come in. We were talking about a danger coming this way.
Well, it's been a while since I last saw you. Why are you here instead of home?
This is where I work. Don't you know that already?
Justin, what brings you here all of a sudden?
Well, I heard about the impending danger that this world is in.
It's a surprise you came all the way here to see us.
Why are you here anyways? Is it about the dimension-destroying mavericks we were talking about?
That and something else. Hey Jason, you might want to wait outside this room. Me, my niece, my sister and my cousin-in-law have something to talk about, but it doesn't concern you. So wait outside please.
Okay.
Why did you ask my son to wait outside? He has the right to know what's happening as to all of us.
What is it that you want to tell us?
It's complicated. Allow me to show you guys what's going on, and maybe you'll all understand why Jason is not involved in this. Jordan, mind activating your powers for me, please? You must see this.
Okay, let's see here. Huh, what is this?
Hey, that's my powers?
Well, kind of. This came from a dimension that is similar to ours. In that dimension, the Maverick Hunter's arch nemesis, Dr. Right, warned them about a danger coming to not only our world, but their world as well. And I've noticed a girl in the dimension that is also named Rose that has similar powers to your powers, Rose. So I've done some research and found this energy orb from the dimension in the streets of Maverick Hunter City. But this didn't come from that dimension, as this energy orb was an essence from past generations.
What, another me? How did you know that?
Like I said, this is from another dimension. It's tough to understand, but it might cause trouble for all of us, and it can mean a lot of things, and it means a lot. We can't let Zed Drexler capture her and use her powers against us.
Huh, so that's why Rose's powers felt special.
And wasn't this said person the same person Jordan warned me about?
Yes, in fact it is. Me and Jordan are familiar with him as we faced him over the past few years. He was one of, if not the most powerful mavericks I've ever faced. He attacked me and several other hunters when he first arrived on Earth. He is capable of destroying dimensions left and right.
So, he's still in the city as of right now, and he only wants possession of our powers, as well as Austin's powers.
Well, while I was on my way here, I saw someone looking like Jason Carlson standing in an abandoned warehouse, but he had a massive scar on his chin and red eyes.
That's Zed's civilian form. He can transform into any hunter he wishes to imitate.
So that's why he seemed familiar, and I now know why he's a danger to all of us.
I know some of our other hunters were killed by him, but I will not allow him to attack and kill you and your family, especially Rouse, for our powers. I should have told you this a while back, but I didn't know he was already here since the last time we faced him.
I know, we all wish we could live all of our lives as normal as it could be, but stuff like this always happens. I am willing to put my own life on the line to protect everyone I love, including Rose and Jason. We are all a family, and we must defeat Zed once and for all.
Like you said, my darling, we are all a family, and we must defeat Zed once and for all.
Honey, who is that behind the tree?
I haven't had the foggiest idea, darling. Let's just go home. Your days of peace may be numbered, but my days of anarchy will begin. Be warned, Carlson Cole family, I'm coming for you and your powers, and this time, you will not stop me from my ultimate destruction.
So that's why we are cousins. Now that makes sense. Now with it out of the way, on to more important matters, as in, what we should do when Zed and Uraza show up in our world.
Huh, I thought he and his assistant wasn't gonna show up until that alternate version of our world was destroyed. Why do we need to talk about him now?
Because if we don't know what he's capable of, he will destroy all of us. That's why we need to know before he arrives here.
Pardon the interruption, but should we have Brandon and his family over so they can know as well?
Yeah, we were done to go there anyways to use their basement computer, which doubles as the Apex chip analyzer.
The time is 12:34 p.m. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's funny. Ha 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 ha.
What's taking them so long? They should be here by now. Where are they?
Hubby, who are you waiting for?
I got a call from Austin, and he wanted to meet up with us to analyze the powers this Zed Drexler and Rosenuel have. However, he had to meet up with Dallas and Sandy to discuss if Austin and Dallas are cousins, and apparently they're taking their sweet time doing that.
Dude, you got to learn to be patient. Not everything is gonna happen right away.
Sorry about that. I should know better that it takes time to do things. Oh, speaking of which, here they come now.
Sorry we're late. We had some family tree things to fix, but anyways, we should begin the analysis of Zed and Uraza.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that yesterday after Right delivered that message, but we got a message from Rose about 2 mysterious murders that happened at an abandoned warehouse yesterday. I think those corpses are those of Stryker and Jarek, and I had no idea who killed them, but the person I think that killed them in the most brutal ways I have ever saw. While Jarek was split in half, Stryker impacted a wall so hard that his head popped off with the nerves, blood vessels and spine exposed and intact. Damn, it was some nasty shit. But anyways, let's go to the basement to finish the analyses from yesterday. Okay, so this computer doesn't only scan and display the origins of the Apex chips, it's also an archive of all characters, good and evil. So let's boot up the database so we can find the origins of these two. Let's start with Zeg, since you guys wanted to see what his powers and abilities are.
Yes, we need to know who he is and what he's capable of.
Okay, good. Now, before we start, I also invited some other hunters, and they might come in at some point, so don't expect that we'll be the only ones who will know this information.
Who did you invite anyways?
Oh, the usual people. Dylan Germain, Isa Nelman, Trevor Hughes, Karina Carvey, Xavier Barrington, Zoe Hanley, Alexandra Cicera, Alexis Dillingham, Ryan Zerbinos, Amber Jacobson, Bradley Culvert, Ryan Delbert, and Cheyenne Wilson.
Are you sure we're done? Not enough room for everyone to see this?
Oh, don't worry. This basement is as big as the whole upstairs areas, with exception to the laundry room, storage room, and food pantry. Now let's get to work on finding out who these two are and what they're capable of.
You know, I'm curious to see what these people look like.
Huh? What are you curious about their looks?
Well, we might want to see what they look like in case we ever encounter them for ourselves.
Well said. Now let's start the analyses.
Welcome to the Character Origin Database. Please insert a name in the search bar to find a character to analyze.
A search bar for characters.
It's kind of like Google, but for MMC characters and their origins. Now let's type in the name of the character like so. Sorry if it's slow, we just got an upgraded internet package from Riser's Go Internet that we installed a couple of days ago, and it was very slow at first. My phone and tablet from Sumpson weren't affected, because they use the Hunter Tech Telephone and Telegraph Company's internet from its many transmitters across America, but my Rebel PC was affected, but hopefully that can be fixed soon.
Oh shoot, I forgot this is a cartoon, so we parody everything.
Dude, trust me, that smart started that again. What a tragedy. My glass watches. Oh, for God's sake, why must I suffer?
Next time, be more careful.
But I didn't break the fourth wall. Why did I fall down Brandon's basement stairs again?
Oh, sorry Alex, that would be my fault. So I'm assuming the others have arrived.
Oh, good.
So what is it you want to show us?
This isn't gonna be another Apex chip analysis segment, right?
This computer does more than scan Apex chips for their origins. It also serves as a character and arsenal analyzer as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, we just watched Midnight Hour episode 2 before we came over here.
You do know this isn't Midnight Hour. This is GX0, and this series is much different than the Midnight Hour series, for obvious reasons. Anyways, is it just you four? Where's Dylan, Trevor, Ryan Zerbinos, Bradley, and Ryan Aubert?
I haven't seen them yet, and I don't care if they come or not.
Ugh, cut the attitude. It's because you didn't want to wait for them to come here.
Oh, come on. Our houses are in close proximity to Brandon's. Of course I'm not gonna wait. It takes too long to wait for them to get to our location. I want to get things done as soon as possible, not wait 5 minutes for my slow-as-toed man friends. So screw them. I go.
You were trying to insult us, were you?
Maybe.
Forget it. I'll deal with this later. We've got some analysis stuff to go over.
Can we not start a fight, please? We don't have time for goofing off.
Yeah, said the guy who thinks the Megaman 1 score system is pointless.
Shut up. It was only used for that one game. So, what's the point of a score system if you're gonna never use it again? That was just stupid and dumb. But anyways, is everyone here?
Yep, we're all here and accounted for.
So why did you want us here?
You'll see in a moment.
Brandon, the analysis finished while the shenanigans were going on, and you might want to take a look at the screen right now.
What is this? Warning. The character's origins you selected contains content that is both gruesome and violent, along with it being a sad story, not for the character, but for the background around his origin. Also, some bits of information haven't been completed yet, due to unknown reasons. Would you like to proceed anyways? Why is this a thing? Contains content that is both gruesome and violent, sad background story, incomplete information. Why in the Blizzard Buffalo Bill is this origin incomplete?
I have no idea, but I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You have a bad feeling about everything since we heard that message Hunter told us about those two new Mavericks coming to our world.
Why would an article about a MMC character be incomplete? Something doesn't add up.
Should we just go ahead and look at the results?
I don't know, but something just doesn't feel right.
we can go